All right, well, welcome to the Crimson Slate Spring Draft, Mountaineer football style. We're getting underway here today. Jazz Baines is addressing the team. You can see our audience is very excited. Our commentators here today. Danny Lefebvre getting a big round of applause for his contribution to the spring draft, which is pizza. Our draft will be commentated today by Mason Baudet, as Jazz Baines talks about our captains. Mason, can you tell us who our captains are today?
Yeah, we got some great captains here, a little older guys. I definitely think they know what they're doing today. And we'll give it to Quincy to talk about the captains.
Landis Roduli and Isaiah Jackson for the Crimson team. And for the Slate team captains, it is Cade Wasser and Holden Rexis. Back to Mason.
Quarterback, Brett Airby cannot be selected. Defensive line, you will play on both teams.
Short on D-line this year. We'll have them play on both teams.
You will select from any position group. Once a position group is selected, then all players must be selected before we move to the next group. Example, you guys select a position group, you'll pick first, you'll pick second, we rotate back and forth until that position group is done. Since they selected first, they'll get the next choice of position. Everybody follow me? Sir. Okay, are we good there? Okay.
So the rules of the draft, if you didn't hear that, we'll go by position group first, select each player in that position group. The next pick will be decided by that next position.
Okay, you guys have 5 seconds.
There will be 5 seconds in between each question.
5 seconds to answer it and hand it to Coach Matt. Okay? This is like, what's that show called? Price is Right. Price is Right. How far? And you can't be over. And you cannot be over. Okay? Teams Slate and Crimson, are you ready? Okay, 5 seconds, Coach. Okay, what is Coach Hour's age?
All right. The question to find out who drafts first. The question is, what is Coach Hour's name? Sorry, age.
Slate picked 48.
Team Slate 48.
Team Crimson picked 52.
Team Crimson 52. My guess would have been in the mid to late 70s. I was wrong. 51 years of age.
51. I would have guessed 73. Back to Mason.
Team Slate will have the first pick.
Like to identify, okay, who cannot be selected, okay, in the draft. Who's not draft eligible, let's say that.
First up will be not draft eligible. Noah Scott, Anthony Apodaca, Reeve Sanders, Billy Marr, and Anthony Fletcher. All stunning very picks.
Oh, wow. Chris Morgan. What a picture. Anthony Fletcher. What a picture. Noah Scott, repping the longest mullet I've ever seen in my entire life. All right, back to Mason.
Up next, another handful of picks that can't be selected, and there is no question these guys did not have trouble getting girlfriends in high school.
Yurko?
Defensive line that will play on both teams.
Up next is the defensive line that will play on both teams.
Naming some of the defensive line that will play on both teams: Cody Powers, Travis McCurran, Dylan Boyce, Zach Salzman, and Brendan Hassau. And a blonde Tommy. Back to Mason.
What position would you like to start with?
Team Slate with the first selection. Ryan Winky with a stunning picture.
And Slate would like to start with
Team Slate will start with quarterbacks.
Let's see who's on the floor.
Marcus Crawford, Cameron Shumway, Spencer Shook, and Frederick Lawrence are all in the running for the first quarterback selected.
Let's see who Team Slate's going to go with. Again, just to reiterate, it's Cameron Shumway, Fred Lawrence, Marcus Crawford, or Spencer Shook. What a picture, Shook.
I'm not going to say that, actually.
If I had the first pick, I am definitely going with Spencer Shooken, not stirred. The big quarterback, mobile in the pocket, and has a decent cannon on him.
All right, the number one pick in the 2016
The number one pick in the 2016 draft.
Team Slate, Wham Bam Cam.
Wham Bam, Cameron Shumway. Cameron is from Utah, San Juan High School. He attended Dixie State University before this, and he is now a proud Mountaineer.
The Storm and Mormon coming up to claim his jersey. It's a number one, no way it'll fit. Getting a picture with his future teammates. Cameron Shumway, first team, first pick for Team Slate. Back to Mason Baudet.
Second quarterback,
The second quarterback that will be drafted.
Team Crimson. The
Team Crimson. Spencer Shooken, not stirred.
Coach Baines.
Spencer taking a picture with his two future teammates. He looks like one happy fella.
The Shookster could not be more elated.
Spencer is a redshirt junior from Loveland, Colorado. The third pick of the draft will be Marcus Crawford. Marcus is a redshirt freshman from Aztec, New Mexico, played at Aztec High School. He looks ready for the game, fellas.
Gonna have to say, based on the picture alone, I would have gone with Marcus Crawford. I'm guessing that the next pick might be Fred Lawrence. Yep, Freddie Wap it is. For the red team. Back to Mason Baudet.
Say your full name every time.
Team Crimson selects running backs.
Crimson will have the first pick of running backs. Oh, for the running backs, Brian Evans, Isaac Marquez, Jarrell Nettles, and Vince Grosso are the selections.
First running back taken.
The first running back taken is Vince Grosso, also known as the Mighty Mouse. Left, we have Jarrell Nettles, Isaac Marquez, and Brian Evans.
Second back taken. Jarrell Nettles.
Team Slate goes with Jarrell Nettles. He's 260 pounds. Huge. Way too big.
Jarrell has the body type of a Jeep Cherokee. Wouldn't want to catch that guy in the alley.
Seriously, don't meet him in an alley. Brian Evans is the third running back taken here in the 2016 draft of the Crimson Slate game.
My nickname for Brian is Brian Brian. So nice you got to say it twice.
And Isaac Marquez has now been the fourth back taken. Can't say it was a bad choice, saying that was the last running back there. Back to Mason Baudet.
Great start to the 2016 spring draft. We'll see what's up next. That is true. Only offense has been drafted so far. We'll change that up. Safety's up next.
Safeties that are able to be picked: Kyrie Goodman, Javon Williams, Taylor Janelle, Roderick Waters, Will Halligan, and Brandon Moore. Oh my, Brandon Moore, what a picture. Will Halligan, sporting the beats. We'll be right back with the first pick of the safeties. Looks like he's getting a call in. Our sources have said that the first safety taken is going to be Cheddar Bob, a.k.a. Will Halligan. Cheddar Bob being Will Halligan is the first safety taken. Back to Mason Baudet.
Were they trying to phone him in?
The second safety that will be taken is Roderick Waters.
AKA H2.
Rod Waters is from Foster High School. He will be a redshirt senior.
Brandon Moore, Warzone, has now been selected as the third safety to go. Shout out to Zach Greggs.
This one is a nail biter, folks. We'll see who's up next. The next safety, Taylor Junebug Junell. Taylor is from the Denver metro area, attended East High School, and he is not short of a great hairstyle.
I don't know what they were thinking on that one. The next safety taken is Javon Williams. I don't know what he's wearing.
We don't know where he's from, but we know he's going to big places. Kyrie Goodman was the next one selected, and he is a runner, that's for sure.
Kyrie does the hurdles and track. As well as play safety here at Western.
The next position, slot receivers.
Slot receivers will be the next position in the selecting pool, as announced by Coach Baines. Bryce Harvey, David Wilson, Darren Brady. Oh my, these pictures. Rodre Perkins, Jonte Gadsden, and Eli Gilbert. Where did they find these pictures? Here's the first name. Coach Baines is reading it. The first slot taken is Darren Brady.
You know, I think that's a great pick. Darren Brady from Richmond, Texas, Foster High School. He's a speedster. No doubt that would have been the first pick for the slots.
Thank you, Mason. The second slot receiver taken is Roddy Rodre Perkins. I'm going to let Mason take this one away.
Yeah, we got Cinco Dre 5, Snapchat, Instagram. Follow him, folks. He is quite a guy. Quality man.
Ready, Rod?
Third pick will be
Next slot taken at
Westside Sticks 11. Bryce Harvey. Follow him on Instagram, folks.
Three slot receivers left. Coach Baines walking around profusely. He says they have 15 seconds left. Let's see if they will concur. Coach Baines grabs the paper, looks down, looks back. He says the next slot taken is David Wilson. Dave the Wave Wilson. Back to Mason Baudet. Tell him a little bit about him.
Yeah, David Wilson, Fort Collins native, Fort Collins High School native as well. 5'7", 190 pounds. He is a load, fellas. Yeah, got to watch out for Dave. Eli Gilbert will be the next slot taken.
Yep, Eli's fast. And Jonte Gatson to be.
team captains, and if you've been selected, you guys go get a couple friends.
Okay. Well, this is kind of bullcrap because the people that have now been selected and the team captains get to go get some pizza while we sit here and watch them eat. I don't know if I'm okay with this, folks. Back to Mason Baudet as I try and go sneak in a piece of pizza.
Yeah, Quincy's going to sneak out. He's going to grab me a slice of pizza as well. Yeah, we'll make sure that happens, folks. We're gonna call old Jazzy Baines over here. Coach Jazz, how do you feel that the selections have gone so far?
I think there's a couple suspect picks in there, but I think the captains and the teams did a great job doing their homework a little bit, and you could tell that they put some time into it, selecting their choices.
Yes, Coach Baines is never short of words. I feel that he's pretty accurate, you know, knows what he's doing around here, so we'll stick with what he says.
Hey, Brett.
And it happens that we have Quincy Scramble back with us. Hey.
They didn't let me get a piece of pizza. I don't know what it is. Okay, I'm going to hand the phone over to him.
All right, Brett. Well, no selection there. I didn't see your name up on the board. Will you be playing in this spring game?
This spring game, I'm not going to get any reps on the field as a player. The mystery's still out on what my job will be come Sunday, but I'm sure we'll figure out here in the next couple minutes.
Well, you aren't playing in the game, but we do have a special offer out to students where you get to sit on the sideline. We'll bring you pizza and drinks. You can still sign up. There's still time. For all you students out there, there's still time as well to do this. Will that be an option for you?
Yeah, I actually bought a raffle ticket. I'm actually really looking forward, hoping I get the win there. If not, if you bought a raffle ticket and you're looking for a friend to come join you on the sideline with pizza, I'll send an invitation out towards you. I'd love to join you on the field.
And Brett, just so people can contact you, what is your name on Instagram?
My name on Instagram is @b.aravy. I keep it pretty basic. That way more people can find me. So yeah, give me a follow on Instagram. I don't post very much, but...
All right, well, there you go. Brett Aravy, starting quarterback for your Mountaineers, will not be participating in this spring game. I know a lot of people will be disappointed in hearing that, but good luck to you this fall, and we'll see you out there on Sunday.
Yeah.
Brett Aravy, quality man.
we're about midway through the draft now. We've had most of our offense selected now. We still have offensive line. Defensive line, obviously already taken. They're playing both sides of both teams now, Crimson and Slate. Safeties were the only defensive players picked. What do you think will be the next position drafted?
If I was a betting man, I would probably go with O-line. You got to have a solid O-line, protect your quarterback, keep Cam safe. So I'm either going with that or, maybe we'll look into the DBs, cover Darren Brady and some of those fast guys on the offense. Quincy, where do you think that the drafters will go next? What position group?
I think that they'll probably move on to linebackers. I mean, mainly because I'm a linebacker, and they really want me on their team. One way or another, I will be the first linebacker picked. Probably not.
So after these first few rounds here, which team will you be going for? Like, which team do you want to be on? Do you want to be on Crimson or Slate? What's it looking like at this point?
Yeah, at this point, I think Cade Wasser is a great coach. Big Lou, he definitely knows what he's doing. But I got to say Landis and the Crimson team, they look like they've had some smart picks. So either way, I think I'm willing to go.
Being practically best friends with Landis Roduli, the truth, I might have to be saying at this point I'm going with the Crimson team. Yeah. Back to Mason.
Quincy, rumors have said that you are not cleared for the spring game. How do you take on those rumors?
Oh, I'm definitely cleared. I made it very evident right before this draft that they knew that I was cleared. That way they could take me within the first 18 linebackers.
Sounds like a plan.
So Quincy, you've seen the pizza selection over there. What will be your first selection? I mean, this is what the big picks. This is what it comes down to.
Yeah, I definitely hear you there. The most important pick of the day will be which pizza I go to grab. Normally I would go with just a solid cheese, but today I'm feeling that I might need some pepperoni. But if there's meat lovers over there and I just missed it, that's definitely what I'm going to go with. What about you, Mason Baudet?
Mario's Pizza, either way, you can't go wrong. If it's meat lovers cheese, it's Mario. So either way, I think that's a good pick. Mario, so I'm going meat lovers.
The line is now died down, so Mason and I are going to take a leave of absence and hand this back.
We will be back with you shortly.
Our commentators need sustenance to proceed. Let's see if we can get somebody else over here for interview. Noah Thompson, can you come here and join us on set? So Noah,
yes,
not playing in the spring game this year, but what is it looking like so far? What's it like being in that audience, being on the selection? You never know where you're going to go. What's that like?
That's always can be a little nerve-wracking. You never know where you're going to go. You don't know who's going to pick you. I mean, we're all best friends, we're all buddies, so it doesn't matter what team you go to. But you obviously, at the end of the day, you want to win. You want to contribute to your team as best as possible. You certainly don't want to be one of the last picks, but it's fine. Wherever you get picked, wherever you go, you just want to contribute to your team.
All right. Well, thank you, Noah, for joining us right here today. Good luck. Good luck this fall. So Quincy went with the pepperoni and sausage, and it looks like Mason went with the sausage and cheese. Wise selections either way. And it looks like Jazz Baines is ready to go here for the second half of the spring draft. All right. Team Slate with the next selection. The position group they select is outside linebackers. Looks like the eligible athletes are Carter Wasser, Joey Dill, Jack Millard, Des Marfizo, MC Griffin, Quincy Campbell, and Alex Weber. Slate does have the first pick here. And their selection, Carter Wasser. Carter Wasser, a junior from Cedar Edge, Colorado, played at Cedar Edge High School, 6'2", 228, has played 2 years here at Western. The second pick for Crimson, Jack Millard, outside linebacker. Jack Millard from Clifton, Colorado, Palisade High School. Next pick is our very own Quincy Campbell.
Can't say I'm surprised here, folks. Yeah, I would have gone with myself a little earlier in the draft, but hey, you can't pick them all, right? All right, back to Mason.
Fourth pick at outside backer will be Joey Dill. Joey Dill, a 5'11", 207-pound outside linebacker from Casa Grande, Arizona.
Desmond Marfizo in his picture sporting a very pink headband. All right, two left, MC Griffin and Alex Weber.
Stratton's own hometown hero, MacArthur Griffin. Who's his birthday? We need Stratton, hometown hero. Finishing up the outside linebackers is Alex Weber, redshirt freshman from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
The Crimson team decides to go with inside linebackers as the next. Chris Bass is in the running. Leif Swanbaum, the Rock himself. Jared Jacobson and T-Bomb Tyler Baum. Shout out to Tyler Baum. I wonder who they're going to go with first. Leif Swanbaum, holy cow. Look at that hair.
First pick of the inside linebackers will be at Bad Boy Bass, Chris Bass. Chris Bass has a kid, and we're going to give him an interview.
Hey, mama, we made it. You know what I'm saying? We in here. We the first linebacker picked. That's all I got to say, man. God bless. You know what I'm saying?
Chris Bass, with a recent child, will be handing out whoopings on and off the field.
Leif Swanbaum, he's really good at geology. In fact, his life is geology. And with the third inside linebacker pick, Team Crimson, Jared Jacobson. As we like to call him.
Jared Jacobson, wide man. We like to call him 2.0 because he is the second one to go here.
Tyler Baum, T-Bomb, shout out. Back to Mason Baudet. That's all that I need to say.
My very own roommate, Tyler Baum. He's a stud on and off the field. Next position up will be the offensive tackle. On the board is Andrew Stoneberg, John Bugard, Cade Kiefhaber, Tyler Dedden, and Andy Armstrong.
This pizza is delicious. First pick, tackle, is Andrew Stoneberg, the caveman himself.
From one bearded man to another, I can say that this was a great pick. Solid pick. Solid beard as well. Second pick for Team Crimson will be John Bugard. Third pick for Team Slate will be Andy Armstrong. Quite the reaction.
Team Crimson selects Tyler Dudden. Duds. Very interested to see who Team Slate comes out with. Cade Kefauver. He's got a cast on his hand, but he's huge.
Team Crimson is now on the clock. So far, this one's a nail biter, folks. Can't tell who's going to go where. The pizza's great. We'll see where things end up.
Next position up, outside receiver.
The next position up will be the outside receivers. Zach Griggs with a little bit of excitement.
Support staff. Outside receiver.
So far on the board, we have Colt McDaniel, Dalton Hall, Markeith McDonald, Zach Griggs, Taylor Miller, and Kyle Adkins. Team Crimson with their selection. First pick of the outside receivers by Crimson, Kyle Adkins. Great hair, even better receiver.
Team Slate chooses Markeith McDonald. Never seen him with short hair. What a picture. If it's Colt.
Team Crimson with their selection. Team Crimson selects Zach Griggs. He's got 2 phones, and he'll definitely be getting a call from the end zone this year.
Couldn't have said it better myself, Mason. The next pick by Team Slate is Dalton Hall. Coach Mack needs to speak up. Can't quite hear him. It's going to be a nail biter. Coming from the Crimson team. In an argument with Coach Mack. Who will the truth take? They have chosen Colt the Bolt McDaniels. Yes, it is. There he goes. Back to Mason Baudet.
Yeah, both teams are shaping out to be pretty great here. And Team Slate selects Taylor Miller, final pick of the outside receivers.
So at this point, Coach Baines has been announcing everyone to go get more pizzas, yet to say outside linebackers. Therefore, I'm hungry. Team Slate decided to go with corners for the next pool to pick from. Mitchell Jones, Wyatt McElwain, Mason Baudet himself, and David Velasquez. Man, Mason Baudet himself. The first pick for corner, Team Slate, is David Velasquez.
Dave the Wave. He's a quick guy, quick hands. I like him. He's good. Second pick will be Mitchell Jones to Team Crimson. Next pick, Team Slate. Mason Baudet next, selected at corner. He's a great guy. We're waiting for that one to go.
I'll have to say, I don't know what they were thinking on this one. Wyatt McElwain is going next. My roommate. I know him better than anyone, except for his middle name. Here's Mason Baudet. That's top 3, Mason.
Next position up will be the guards and centers. Team Crimson will be on the clock. Selections, they have Stetson Morweiser, Dalton Wilbers, Rev Coca, Rob Quick, and Sam Jackson to select from. The first pick by Team Crimson will be Stet's Big Country. Solid choice. Team Slate on the clock.
Slate has their selection in, hands it off to offensive coordinator Ryan McDonough. McDonough approaches the stage. Dalton Wilbers, a.k.a. CC's Pizza, is the next selection. Dalton is a senior from Greenwood Village, Colorado, attended Cherry Creek High School. Not sure exactly where the CC's Pizza came from.
I'm only a redshirt freshman this year, so I too have no idea where the CC's Pizza reference came from, but I will tell you one thing. Until this point, I didn't even know that Wilbers had a first name. It's Dalton. The next pick is Sam Jackson. Wham Bam Sam. Where's he at? Can't find him. And back to you.
And Team Slate selects Robert Quick. That means Rev Coca goes to Crimson. Only a few positions left, including the coaches. And Coca goes to Crimson as predicted. All right, offensive coaches is the next pick. And our offensive coaches, Coach Dub, running backs, Coach on offensive line, Coach McDonough, our offensive coordinator, and Coach Juan, our tight ends coach. The first coach taken is Coach Mack. He'll be on Team Slate. Team Crimson making their selection. Their selection's in. Head coach Jazz Baines will make this one.
Next offensive coach,
Coach on. Offensive line coach is the next coach taken. He'll be with Team Crimson.
Coach Williamson posing with his cats and Coach Barriga posing with his chicken. Both very qualified candidates. And it is Coach Williamson. Thank God for taking that picture down. Not surprised here. Coach Barriga and his chicken, of course, are now selected for Crimson. Back to Mason Baudet.
Now that all the offensive coaches have been taken, we will be looking at the defensive coaches. First up is Coach Auer, Coach Van Grohl, and Coach Baines. Coach Auer never looking better with that hairpiece. Team Crimson selects Coach Van Grohl. Team Slate will select defensive coach, Coach Auer.
The next pool to pick from are the tight ends, Eddie Schroeder and Steve DePagne. Steve! Oh my. Tight end, Team Slate picks Steve DePagne. I'm guessing this means Team Crimson will take Eddie Schroeder. The pick is in. And I guessed it, Eddie Schroeder was the next pick. Coach Baines to address the crowd. Coach Baines coming out with a real statement here with the fashion statement. Under Armour socks and cargo shorts.
Okay. Unfortunately, Coach Mack is not going to be able to call plays. Okay. On Sunday, replacing him is going to be quarterback Brett Airby.
Brett Airby, I've just been told, will be calling the plays on the offense. Oh my. Mason, what do you think about Brett Airby calling the offense on Sunday?
Well, since I'm on Team Slate, I'm loving the fact that Mr. Airby will be calling the plays. Now that everyone has been drafted, Coach Baines will address the crowd once more.
So a reminder, the scrimmage takes place Sunday at 11 a.m. in Mountaineer Bowl. We'll have 2-minute drill at the end of each half, 15-minute running clock, 3 timeouts per half. Quarterbacks are live. The whole team will be live. Again, defensive line will be playing the entire game, both sides. And again, that's 11 a.m. Mountaineer Bowl. Mason, Quincy, thanks for adding your commentary today. It was invaluable, the insight that you gave us.
Well, we enjoyed our time here. Definitely love how this year went. The picks went great. And that's all, folks.
Mason just took my line, so I'm going to go ahead and double that one up. That's all, folks.
All right, thanks again.